What's up, guys? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. What we gonna do today, we gonna go over Wednesday's game plan. Family, it's the most anticipated day of the week has finally arrived. It's upon us, couple hours away, and we will be entering that crazy volatility, the crazy madness, all of that drama that comes whenever we have Fed Powell in the building. You got to move with caution on days like this right here because we know how volatile the market can get. Let's go ahead and dive into the charts to see what we got going on. If we have any dramatic news overnight that'll cause any of these tickers that I'm discussing, you already know that I'll be updating before the market opens. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Newbies, beginners, where y'all at? First one up, you got TSLL. You see they're taking a beating right now. They're at 1175 right now. So they're continuing to drop. If you plan this to the downside, you want to see them open somewhere lower than 1130. They can do that right there. Next level down is going to be 1095 and routes to this stuff right here, 1075, and the lower stuff. Next level down, you got this 1040, 1045 area. If you are a bull, you want to see them get back above this level right here, 1215. They can do that right there. Next run up will be this 1235 level. Next hump up is this stuff right in here, 1260, and then boom, you got 1280 and routes to getting back to these tops up in here at 1315. So there you go in that one. Next ticker up is going to be ticker symbol SoFi. These are low end tickers that still can give you some nice moves with the right amount of contracts in it. TSLL is going to give you a little bit more volatility than this one right here. But again, this one is one that you can get some contracts in and it's not going to break the bank. They're sitting at 1435. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open somewhere around 1450. They can do that right there. Their next hump is going to be jumping up to this 1465 level and routes to boom, you got 1480 getting back to these tops here at 1495. That will be a heavy level. They running back to that level. Expect a heavy bear response to try to smack them back down. To the downside, you want to see them open somewhere under 1425. They can do that. Next level down, boom, you got 1410. You got some turbulence at 1405, and then we got another area where bears can try to smack them even harder, 1390. So you see how they respected my areas of interest down here at 1425. They ran it. They kept dropping this thing. Once they got to that level right there, they wicked through it, but they wicked back up and started the uptrend. These levels are innocent until proven guilty. You got to wait for them to hit that area, go back for a retest. As you see, they're trying to come back down for a retest before they break to the lower stuff. But again, innocent until proven guilty. They can still go back to that area, bounce off of it, and go back up. We'll just wait and see what tomorrow morning bring. If this is one that we're playing, this is one that I'll update before the market opens up. So advanced traders, where y'all at? Y'all come on up. I got a couple for you as well. First one for you is going to be PLTR, Palantir. You see they having a little drop. They're at 137.35. If you are a bear, you want to see them open under 106.05. If they can do that right there, they're going to start trying to pull this thing lower. You got an area of interest at 134.70, and then boom, you got 133.80 on deck. They lose this area right here, 133.35. It's going to be a rough day in Palantir. There you go to the downside. To the upside, you want to see preferably them get back to this 200 EMA. If they can get back to the 200 and hold right there, that'll give them some confidence to try to boom this thing back to this level right here at 141.70. Next level up is these tops right in here at 143.30. And then boom, you got 145.05 on deck. Next ticker up is going to be AMD. Now, a lot of people was playing this one right here and playing that move to the upside. I gave an area of interest in the Discord where I thought that they were going to go to. You see, we hit that area of interest that I called. They wicked past it a little bit. It didn't matter to me. I don't care about the wicks. Once they hit my area of interest, if I'm in that play, I'm getting out of it, because once I see them start wicking past it and coming back down, that already ensures ensures or validates my heavy level that I'm calling out. That's telling me, man, they pushed past it a little bit, but they couldn't hold it, and we ready to come down. And you see, that's exactly what they did. They ran that thing all the way back down to this 126.55 area, and they was as high as 130.75. If you playing this to the upside, you want to see them get back to this level right here, 127.60. You need them to hold that level right there. If they can do that, next run up is going to be this 128.40. Next level after that, you got 128.90, heavy level. Turbulence right here at 129.15, and then boom, 129.80, and routes to trying to pump back up to this high stuff. To the downside, you want to see them open somewhere lower than 126.05. If they can do that right there, you got a level right here, 125.70. Another area of interest at 125.20. They lose that area right there, they're going to keep falling all the way back down. You can really have a meltdown to 120 area if bears get on this one and start driving the tape down. So that's just some areas of interest to pay attention to. Big baller shot callers, where y'all at? I got a couple for you as well. First one up is going to be ticker symbol, our favorite SPY, the one that we sit and spend most of the day following, regardless if it's giving us any moves or not. This thing could be chopping and doing this number all day. We will sit in that play for hours without even going to look at another play because we so hooked on the SPY. Family, we got to stop doing that. If SPY is giving you that premium burn, stop paying attention to it. Draw your areas of interest out until they break those areas of interest. Don't even worry about it. Don't even look at it. 601.70 would have been a area of interest for me today before I would have even considered getting into this play, because that shows me that's the start of this level over here and that's the end of this one. So they break through that one, they start in this one. That gives me confidence that they ready to boom this thing, 602.80. So that's just a little bit of how I go about looking at the charts or breaking down these candlesticks. They're sitting at 596.10, and let me just go to the futures market and show you what's going on right now. You see where the ORB high is at, and you see where the low is at. You see what they're doing. They've been playing up under the low for probably the past hour. That ORB, boom, smack it right back down. I'm playing futures, but I'm not interested in getting anything going back up until we start closing candles inside of that box right there and not touching. Then I'll try to play this to the upside and try to dominate some plays in there. All right, let's get back to the SPY. So if you are a bear, you want to see them open lower than 595.50. They can do that, man, they gonna start pulling down this thing much lower. It ain't gonna be an easy patch, but you got 593.80. Next level down is gonna be 593.05, and then boom, you got 591.05. Expect a bull response from that level right there, because once they start running down, you got 590.95, if you will. Once you start seeing them get to that area right there, if you are in puts, I start easing up out of my puts. Me, I'd probably start easing up out of my puts somewhere in this area. I don't never wait to the very end. I like to preserve the rush, the surge to the bottom. That way I'm getting maximum profit out of that particular play. So I would draw my line somewhere around here, sometimes draw two of them. That shows me that the bulls is going to be somewhere in this area right here when that double bottom is starting to form. I draw one right here, and then I would draw another one right here. And now I know anywhere in this zone right here, once they start dipping in here, it's a highly possibility that they're going to try to boom it back up. Innocent into proven guilty, but you draw the lines out for yourself. You tell me how they work for you tomorrow morning. And family that follows me, you already know when I'm putting this stuff out, it's like gold. More than likely, it's a high probability chance that that area of interest is going to be violated if I'm throwing it out there. So to the upside, if you are a bull, you want to see them open somewhere around 598.90. 890. They can do that right there. Next level up, you got 599.95, and then these tops right here. Boom, 601.60. They can really break free holding that area right there. Next level up will be 602.85, 603.75, and then those tops right there at 604.55 before boom, 608. They can really get busy holding above 604. And I'm telling you, it's something brewing in the market. I've been saying that for the last couple days. They waiting on Powell. If Wall Street even a little bit favorable of whatever Fed Powell has to say, they can really boom this thing up. Sit back, wait patiently. Don't FOMO any of this stuff right here. Wait for a clear direction, because it will be a direction and we'll be able to get after it. Next ticker up is going to be ticker symbol TSLA. If you are a bull, you want to see them get back above 318.60. They can do that right there. They next push up is going to be this area right here, 320.90. You got an area of interest at 321.80. They hold that area. They can boom this thing 324.55. Next level up, boom, 327.20. And now we rolling again. Boom, you got 330.75 and routes to getting back to this higher stuff. To the downside, you need to see 310.20. If they can open somewhere lower than that area right there, yeah, next level down is a push all the way down to 303.95. Anything further than that, I will be updating in the Discord play by play, or when they start knocking out certain areas of interest. You already know with the top plays such as Tesla, SPY, Nvidia, Palantir, some of the top ones that we follow. I have those up on my charts waiting for them to get outside of the area of interest that I put out, and I will be updating those throughout the session. That way you know what your play is trying to do, whether you are playing calls or if you plan the put route. You'll have both technical analysis breakdowns of what those plays are trying to do, regardless the direction. Move with caution tomorrow. See profit, take profit. That's how we got to move. Stop marrying one direction with this market, regardless what any trader that's out there telling you to do, regardless if it's from D Fresh to Warren Buffett. If it don't make sense, it just don't make sense. And we know in this trading environment, how can we expect to swing trade when we wake up in the morning and we're $5-6 the other way that the market was booming from the previous day? This is not a stable environment to swing. We got to think smart and we have to play smarter. I'm seeing so many different people telling me that this person said this person said it was going to go here. Man, that's all fine and dandy. That's their money that they're playing with. Their money is not your money, and your money is not their money. These traders that you're dealing with, they can withstand that $1,000 or $10,000 loss. You can't, so you can't trade like them. Your losses can be a lot more devastating than what their losses are. We got to move in a way that our portfolio allows us to move, and part of that is setting a proper stop loss before you get into any play, making sure your risk management is in check and not trading with emotion. That is so important. We got to stop just believing just because Joe Blow said a play was going to come here, and we seeing everything in the market that's saying that it's not going to go there, and we continue to hold on to a losing play. Your money is value, and you got to act like it's value. The only person that's going to protect your capital is you. You are the CEO of your own portfolio. At the end of the day, it's still a loss, and we can prevent it. Cut your losses. Don't marry a play. If you in a losing trade, kill that losing play. See profit, take profit, and let's move on. Get out of those plays. This is not a swinging market at the moment. There will be a time when we start swinging them and knocking them out of the ballpark, holding them for days. But if you ain't got the capital to buy 3-4 months out in contracts and let those contracts be able to withstand the daily abuse that these tickers take, by the time you get back to that area that you once had as break even, you're not gonna be broke even. You still gonna be losing money. Family, it's that important. Think smart, play smarter. That's what keeps you in the game. Setting proper risk management will keep you in the game longer. We got to think like that. We have to move like that when dealing with this type of market. Again, I done took enough of your time. time. But hey, if you like sniper type, level to level, periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, Nvidia, Tesla, Palantir, HUT, Hood, Nike, go ahead and tap into the Discord. The link is in the description above. If you like this kind of content, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. And as always, we're grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.